Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm back with another video here, and I'm doing a progression video today. So, as you can see here, on my daily login rewards, as of last night's login, I did hit day 30, got High Katoon for my roster, and I decided this would be a good place to kind of do a recap of how far did I get in 30 days, and, then I could compare it to my next 30 days and see how well did it go comparatively, and did I make a good amount of progress, did I not, and just kind of see what happens. So I'm going to go over a couple of different points in here as far as how far I've gotten, and then go from there. So the biggest thing that's kind of drove how I've approached the game, now whether this is right or wrong, I can't say, but it is how I've approached it, has been these progression missions. So as you can see, I'm through part 1. I'm now on part 2. I have 68 out of 75 missions done for part 2. Also, as you can see here, I've got quite a few that are already completed. And this one, the clan boss one, I can definitely do this. So once I get to it, won't be a problem. The only one that's going to just take a moment is this one for Fuse Justicar, because I will admit it, before I fully understood what all the champions were for, I accidentally used 2 of the champions as food because, again, rookie mistake, not knowing the game, I messed up. So I now have to search out those champs. So it's probably going to take a little bit, but as you can see here, because of these progression missions, this is where I'm at. And like I said, this is kind of drove how I've approached the game. So next part that I'm going to look at here is my champions. So I'll be the first to admit I've had some very good luck with my champion pulls. As of this time, I have 2 6-stars. I've got Maneater and Deacon Armstrong. Both have been awesome for me. They've carried a lot of weight. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 9 5-star champions. A couple of them are still being leveled up to 50. That's one of the things I'm on right now. But these are champions that I'm currently working on or that have been helping me out up until this point. And then, as you can see here, I do have assorted other 4-stars. There's definitely some that I wish to take up more, but that's probably going to be a good chunk of the next 30 days is working on upgrading a lot of these champs, getting them where they need to be to help my account more. As you see here is High Katoon from yesterday's login. I did also get a second Maneater, which I am incredibly fortunate to get, so then I can work on making an even better clan boss team. But these are just some of the champions that I have been fortunate enough to get. I've got other assorted 4-stars here as well. And then my rares. The rares that are down here now, I'm pretty sure are just normal, everyday rares. Nothing too crazy. I believe I've already leveled up the ones and ranked up the ones that I needed that were more beneficial, such as Coldheart and Bellower. So, again, I believe a lot of the next 30 days is going to be spent on getting all these champions better gear and ranked up correctly. So the next one we'll go through here is the campaign. So in the campaign section, as you can see here, normal is completely done as far as stars are concerned. Hard is completely done, and brutal is completely done. Now nightmare, I have not really focused on getting the stars yet. I've just been slowly working at getting completion. As you can see, I'm not very far in it, because I've been working at leveling up some champions, so I haven't really put a ton of focus on this part. I probably should, but again, to be honest, I have not. So I would also like to try to get through, honestly, all of this. Not to 3-star, but just to complete it. Again, don't know if it'll happen, but that is one of my goals for the next 30 days. But again, you can see this is where I'm at, currently first stage of the 5th section. So when we come back in 30 days for this, we'll see how it's got. As far as the dungeons are concerned, I know I can't see all of this as far as which stage I'm at. For the arcane, I'm coming up to stage 14 here. And in the Spirit Keep, stage 13. So I believe, honestly, Magic, Force, and Void, I'm within probably a stage or so of each of that within each one of these. So probably between 13 and 15 for the different stages, somewhere in there. So that'll be my point for next video, seeing how did I do as far as getting past that. Minotaur's Labyrinth, I have not done a ton on recently, but I'm on stage 11. Ice Golem's Peak, I'm on 13. Spider's Den, I'm on 9. Dragon's Lair, I'm on 14. And Fire Knight's Castle, I am on 7. So Fire Knight's Castle, honestly, because I wasn't worried about getting a lot of these different artifact sets, it really wasn't a forefront of my mind. However, I do know that some of them are going to be useful. So I need to look into what champions I have that are going to be useful for taking on the Fire Knight, including ones that have attacks that do multiple hits. That's something I definitely need to work on, and I had not really taken the time to look into it yet, as I, again, rookie mistakes, was on the approach of, hey, I've got these couple of really good champions, they're probably great at everything. And while they're great at a lot of stuff, they're not great at everything. For example, this. So again, I'm just going to need to do some more research, find the champions I have that are going to do best, and work towards it. As far as Faction Wars, I've barely dipped my toe into Faction Wars. You can see here, 17 stars, 7, 13, 3, 1, because a lot of my roster is not overly developed for this type of stuff. My grand total of stars is 89. You can see I'm 1 star off of some energy here. Woohoo! But I'm hoping that as my roster grows, I will be able to come into this stuff and at least make a little bit more dent come the next 30 days. I don't really expect it to be a ton, but I'm hoping to at least make a little more done. Arena is really subjective in my opinion, depending on how much work you put into it. I needed to get through a progression mission that required me getting more medals. So I grinded a lot of Arena, and as you can see, currently, and I don't really expect to stay there for very long, but I am in tier 4 of gold, which is awesome. Mainly because you can see here, could get something really good out of the chest if I can stay up there. I don't really anticipate getting up to the platinum here. It's not really something I'm thinking about. But I am looking forward to keeping these bonuses as long as I can, as obviously they do help out a lot. But this is where I am as far as Arena is concerned. Clan boss, I'm still figuring out my clan boss team. I'm still making some errors here and there. It's all a learning process. But you can see here, we put in a little bit of work on easy. Didn't do anything normal, did a little bit on hard. I went easy because I was hoping to help some of my members who are a little bit lower in the overall scores, try to get them some more rewards as they're working on their progression. My clan is mostly made up of my viewers from Twitch, and then a couple of random people that I've just hit accept on. So it's not a very high-end clan or anything, but we're just out here having fun, working on slowly progressing. And the last thing is Doom Tower. I have not really done anything at all with Doom Tower, to be completely honest. As you can see here, 4th floor is where I am at currently in the normal section. Like, I can't even fathom doing it on the hard section yet. So Doom Tower is something that I do need to research more of. I definitely will be, but at this point, this is where we're at. So again, hoping to look back in 30 days and kind of see some type of progression with it. As far as challenges, I haven't really looked at challenges recently yet, but you can see I've still got a few here that I could definitely do. These ones, stage 10 of Magic, stage 10 of Force Keep, these I can definitely do without a problem, as I've obviously already done them. Stage 8 of the Fire Knight's Castle, I believe I can do if I research and I have the right champs. But again, it's going to require that, so if I can do it though, obviously I'll get a nice Void Shard, so fingers are crossed there. So that's honestly kind of the breakdown here of what I'm looking at as far as where I'm at in my account. Again, we're going to come back in 30 days to take a look. I'll still do some videos in between now and then, but I do plan to do every time I get a new login character to update as far as my progression is concerned. So, you know, each you can see 60, 90, 120, 150, all the way up here. That is my goal, is to do that. So just to see how it works. I will say I have spent some money on this game. I am not free to play, but I am also definitely not a whale. And my goal is to, over the next 30 days, as I've already gotten quite a few good champs, and I believe I've got the champs I need for the time being, is my account is probably going to go a bit more towards the free-to-play. If I see a really good deal, I could potentially pick it up. But overall, my account is probably going to be more geared towards free-to-play the next 30 days to see what kind of progression I can make. Now, the last thing I'm going to leave you with here is I have the resources to take up a 5-star champion to rank 5, or sorry, to rank 6. I haven't done it yet because I'm trying to figure out who's going to be the most beneficial for my account. So the ones that I'm currently debating between, I'm looking at Ursala the Mourner. I'm looking at Coldheart, even though I know she's just a rare, but she's really awesome. I'm debating Seer. And I know he's probably not on top of a lot of people's list, but Geomancer, he doesn't do a ton of damage, but he's been really helpful to me since I pulled him with his abilities. So I'm debating him as well. So if any of you guys have any thoughts or anything, please feel free to leave a comment down below, either who you think could be my next one to go to 6 stars, or if anything that I left out that maybe I should have included in this video. But if you did like it, feel free to hit like. If you really enjoyed it, please feel free to hit subscribe, as again, I will be working on getting some more content out from a newer / more mid-game player, as I'm very clearly not near the end game. But my goal is to try to give at least some perspective on the new player side of it. Again, I hope you guys have yourselves an awesome day. Thank you for watching.